And so we've come to the end of this Skywalker Saga minifigs. 48 in all, and this tune makes no sense. But Christmas is coming, and I wanted to tie it in. And of course, today we're ending with the sequel trilogy. If you haven't already, please go back and watch the last two parts just so you're all caught up. Come back soon. I'll be waiting just like the monster hidden under your bed. I am very vocal about the fact that I do like the sequel trilogy. Not as much as the other two, but I still like what it's accomplishing and the stories it's going for. As of this recording, we are 4 days from the release of The Rise of Skywalker. Obviously, this video is coming out on the release date, but don't think about that. As of now, I am blissfully ignorant and cautiously optimistic that after a rocky ride, the sequel trilogy will stick the landing and Star Wars will go out with a bang. Nobody from the future tell me any differently. Let me have my optimism. With that in mind, let's skip the formalities and end this series on a high note. I present to you the Star Wars Master Series Part 3, the sequel trilogy. The first figure may not even be a real person. Here's Dark Rey. Dark Rey could be a Force Mirage, a Vision, a Dark Side Cave apparition, or actually Rey fallen to the dark side. I have no idea. But I do know that Dark Rey was meant to be included in this series from the start. Dark Rey uses the new hood, a cape, and binoculars to form her special lightsaber. Finn is my favorite main character of the ST, and that's in no small part to his background as a stormtrooper. This variant is meant to reflect that. With bloodstains on the helmet and caked-on sands from Jakku, FN 2187 is looking a little worse for wear. Removing the helmet reveals the sweaty, shell-shocked Finn, ready to leave the First Order for good. Rounding out the sequel hero trifecta is Poe Dameron, ace pilot with swagger to match. This version of Poe is based off of his outfit from The Last Jedi, with more detailed and accurate printing than the official version. Poe uses the Superman hair, a silver blaster, and has the Rebel insignia printed on his arm to show his zealous pride. Lieutenant Connix is one of my favorite background characters, and I've loved seeing her role grow in each movie. Fittingly, Connix uses Princess Leia's hair in Nougat and comes with a datapad for her lieutenanting duties. Okay, scratch that. The Crimson Corsair might be my favorite background character in all of Star Wars. I love the pirates and the bounty hunters more than probably any other type of character, and the Corsair embodies that spirit to a T. He uses Wildstyle Scarf from the LEGO Movie 2, a cape, and 2 new pieces for his Kalish mask and the bone rifle. Resistance pilot Elo Asti makes the cut, using a new piece for his helmet and head. The helmet is removable using a pin attachment, and I don't really have much to say on this guy, except that he done got blowed up. Rip in peace, Elo. Rip in peace. I wanted to include all of the older versions of our beloved characters, and the first of that group is cranky old Han Solo. Or is that true believer Han Solo? Take your pick, but he might be the best part about The Force Awakens. Old Han is dressed in his Storming the Starkiller base outfit, with the usual hair in gray and a blaster pistol. Once again, rip in peace, Han. We'll miss you a lot. Seen pretty frequently in The Last Jedi are the Lanai caretakers, long-suffering fish people who just want to do their job. To recognize their hard work, I have included them in this series, with a new head/hood piece and a rake for their jobs. She also comes with a porg, because, you know, the porgs are cute. And this could be the porg that was on the Millennium Falcon with Chewie, whose name is Turvis. And no, I'm not making that up. Speaking of cute, we have Dabu no, I don't mean Dabu is cute. I mean BB-8 is cute, and BB-8 comes with Dabu. Never mind, I'm just digging myself a hole. Anyway, Dabu Skay is the gambler dude on Casino Bite, who is voiced by Luke Skywalker. Again, not making that up. Look it up. Dabu uses a new head and comes with a token and a drink, because he seems to be quite drunk. And also BB-8, because like I said, BB-8 is cute, and Dabu is not. Right? Right. In Part 1, 2 of the Force Ghosts were included. This time, the third Jedi Master Force Ghost graces us with his presence, Force Ghost Yoda. Probably my favorite scene in The Last Jedi is Yoda's talk with a wayward Luke, teaching him about being a teacher. I loved it because it felt so real and earned that Yoda would be able to teach him this with his 2020 Spirit Smurf knowledge, because that helps a lot. Like the other ghosts, Yoda's printing has been bluified and he comes with a cane. Speaking of Luke, I love seeing Master Skywalker fully embrace his legend. If you can't tell, I like The Last Jedi. It's a good movie, you doofs, don't at me. Oh, and also, do not attack me in the comments, because that'd be mean. Luke is based on his Force-projected appearance with younger printing and Anakin's hair in dark brown. Also, a lightsaber that he's not supposed to have if Kylo Ren was paying attention. He also has a very confident smirk, which he has for most of that scene. Kylo Ren is an overpowered villain. Don't believe me? Just look how thick he is. He is, as the children would say, an absolute thick boy unit. Is that what the children say? Nah, of course it is. I'm down with the play as memes, aren't I? Anyway, yeah, this is Ben Swallow. Okay, I was joking before. Sort of. This is Kylo Ren. Boy howdy am I excited to see him in action. Technically this is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, what with the reforged helmet. Okay, yes, this is pretty much just the official Kylo Ren minifigure. But what makes him special is behind the mask. Ben comes with the Mad-Eye Moody hair in black, and a new face print, in the midst of ordering around his underlings. This figure was drawn before the official one was revealed, but I think mine could stand up next to the official any day. This is Janna, a new character in Rise of Skywalker. I don't know who she is or why she's here, but hey, she's a bow and arrow. Cool. Janna uses the fitness instructor's hair, I think. Comes with a compound bow, don't mold it I might add, and a shoulder cape. Oh, did I say Kylo Ren was overpowered? I was wrong. Red-eyed 3PO. There's an overpowered character. 3PO here uses all of his regular pieces, but with additional printing for the bandolier and red eyes. Okay, sure, he hasn't been seen with the bandolier and the red eyes at the same time, but I'm taking some liberties here. He also has a bowcaster. He also comes with a new piece for Babu Frick, the tiny guy who's messing with his wiring. Lastly, we have General Leia Organa. We'll miss you, Carrie Fisher. Once again, artistic liberties were taken for this outfit, which has only briefly been seen in the trailers. Leia uses her regular queen hairpiece and has a smile. Do 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 do. And there's the sequel trilogy. I like this trilogy. Really, I do, and I feel the need to defend myself, because that's not a popular opinion. But, on average, it's below the rest of the series, by a very good margin. But they still all have things to say, they still have likable characters, and they still feel like Star Wars to me. That's what matters. And man, I'm excited for Rise of Skywalker. Please say you are too. And I haven't said this in a while, but here's the packaging for the whole thing. It's so shiny. And I would show you the layout, but it's too big. Too big. Why is it too big? How could it possibly be too big? Well, it's because there's 48 minifigures on it. 48, you say? What could 48 Star Wars minifigures possibly look like? Well, maybe like this. 48 minifigures drawn over 3 months, all in preparation for this day. Star Wars is out, baby, and this is the whole Skywalker saga represented. Applause is necessary, tears of joy are expected, and monetary compensation is requested. Just kidding. Sort of. Man, I'm proud. Woo! Guys, that's awesome. I'm proud. That's all of it done. All 3 parts done. I love it. Star Wars is great. If you can't tell, it's 75% of my minifigure. If you can't tell even more, I'm excited, and this only served to make me more excited. The next series is done. It's not something you'd think it is, so just wait for that. And I need to go watch this movie. It'll be coming soon. Okay, bye. Bum, 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 bum.